All right, so 1.1 is modeling and equation solving. So, I will say this is going to have a lot of definitions in it. So the first one is a mathematical model. So basically the definitions are going to be the different types that we'll see. So that's a mathematical structure that approximates phenomena for the purpose of studying or predicting their behavior. A numerical model the numbers are analyzed to gain insights into the phenomena an algebraic model use formulas to relate variable quantities associated with the phenomena being studied. Okay, so I'll do an example in a minute with one of those, just so you can kind of get an idea of what we're talking about. But another model is the graphical model, which is a visual representation of a numerical model or an algebraic model that gives insight into the relationships between variable quantities All right. Still a definition / a property. So I'm going to change colors here for the zero factor property. Is a product of real numbers or it says that a product of real numbers is zero if and only if, okay, remember that's what IFF means, if and only if at least one of these factors, not functions. Misread that. At least one of these factors in the product is zero. All right. If A is a real number that solves the equation f of x is equal to 0, then the following are equivalent. First, the number A is a root or a solution. Okay, remember this SOLN is solution of the, remember EQ is equation, f of x is equal to 0. The number A is a 0 of y is equal to f of x. And third, the number A is an x-intercept of the graph of y is equal to f of x. Give you a second to make sure you can get that written down. Let's see, one more thing here. Problem solving steps. And then I'll do one little example for you. Let's see. Problem solving steps. 1, understand the problem. Okay, so if you haven't figured it out, this is going to have word problems in it. 2, devise a plan. 3, carry out a plan. And 4, look back. Okay, make sure it makes sense. Get all my papers back in order here. All right, so I'm going to do an example. Let's see, write down the problem here. A pizzeria and it's called Tostitos and More. Sells a rectangular pizza which is 18 inches by 24 inches for the same price as a round pizza with a 24-inch diameter. Assuming they are the same thickness, which one gives the most pizza for the money? All right, so we've got a pizzeria that sells 2 pizzas. One's a rectangle, one's a circle, okay? And we want to know which one we should get to get the most pizza for our money. Okay, they're the same price, same thickness, so we need to just compare the area of both pizzas. All right, so our rectangular pizza the area of a rectangle, hopefully you know this, is length times width. So in this case, it's going to be 18 by 24. And that's going to be equal to 432 inches squared. Okay, and then we're going to do the same thing for our circular pizza. I hope you also know the area of a circle. Okay, but if not, I'll refresh. A is equal to pi r squared. Or another one that you're probably not as familiar with, area is equal to pi times diameter divided by 2 squared. Okay, these are equal to each other. They're the same formula. One just is written with it being in diameter and one is in radius. Okay, now just make sure you know this is a 24-inch diameter pizza. Okay, it's not given to you as the radius of the pizza. So you can use either formula. Since 24, half of that's easy. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and just use this one, but know that you could plug it in over here as well and you'll get the same thing. So area is equal to pi times, remember it's half of 24, so 12 squared. And that's going to be equal to 452.4 inches squared. Okay, and you can use your calculator to multiply this stuff. That's what I've done. So, because this is larger, okay, that means that therefore the circular pizza is, the circular pizza is larger and thus gives more for the money. Okay, and by the way, this symbol right here means therefore. Okay, I've used it before, but it's been a while, so I just wanted to make sure we're aware of what that means.